Okay, everybody, let's go over how to get started in Computer Science 40S. Let's jump over to my website and scroll down to the Getting Started section. So here under Getting Started, I basically have given you two ways to go through this course. The recommended way I would suggest is to follow a weekly schedule. There's a schedule page. On that page, I explained it in more detail, but basically it breaks down week by week what to do in this course. So for each week, it goes over what assignments you should be working on, what content you should be looking at, what examples you should be doing, basically pinpointing kind of exactly where you'd be in the course week by week. Now, it's a bit of a loose schedule. You don't have to follow it exactly, and it even states that on the page, but it does keep you on track for the course. Now, if this isn't for you, you certainly can follow your own schedule in this course, which would be the second way to do this, in which you would go through the content, the examples, and the assessments at your own pace, keeping in mind that you don't want to go too slow and leave yourself a bunch of work at the end of the course or otherwise, but this allows you to mix between the two and sort of follow your own schedule. There is also a page called Materials, and on that page is sort of a one-stop link to all the links for all the course content, examples, and assessments all in one place, if that's the way you'd like to work. And then the next thing I wanted to mention is, in getting started, you can get help at any point along the way here. Help is always available to you, okay? So you can, if you're in my classroom, you can put up your hand and I'll come give you some help, but you can also email me at any point. And there's even a help website page on this website, which has tons of resources that you can use to get the help you need, okay? Another quick little tip I want to give is, it's if you are working in the content of, I'm just going to pick just a random content page. If you're reading through the content of a page, and one of the images you encounter, whether it's just a picture to look at or it's code you need to look at, is a little too small, then the advice I'm going to give, the little tip I'm going to give, is to right-click on that image and then click Open in a new tab. When you do that, what you'll find is the picture is now much bigger and much easier for you to look at, and in the case of code, for you to read. And the final tip I want to give on getting started is if you're watching one of my many YouTube videos. In YouTube, there's a little icon at the bottom of a YouTube video that looks like a little gear. And once you click on that, you can then adjust the playback speed of the YouTube video. This allows you to make it play at a slightly faster or a slightly slower speed and still be watchable. So I can be a little long-winded, maybe you want to speed me up, maybe you want to slow down and hear the content a little bit slower. You can also, of course, use the little slider in YouTube to adjust where exactly you are in the video. So if you want to move ahead a little bit or back up and watch something again, you can scrub through the video at your own pace. Okay, everybody? Well, that's my quick tips on getting started. Let's get started in Computer Science 40.